All right, Coach, start of the second quarter, divisional game. These are always heated. This is a team that you know well and you're going to be competing against all year.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, great opportunity for us here to get going this week against Green Bay. Outstanding team, a lot of talent, a lot of players that we have to defend, starting with the quarterback. You know, he's just a phenomenal player, a guy that really is able to make anything happen at any time. So, going to take a lot of attention to detail for us this week to get going and defend these guys. And then, obviously, on the offensive side of the ball for us, a little bit of a different scheme for them now. And a little bit more pressure, a little bit more man coverage that we're going to have to try to, do a good job executing against.
Let's start with that quarterback you're talking about, Aaron Rodgers, and this is a throw to Randall Cobb that we're going to see. Cobb's had a hamstring, but right away you get a sense of just the subtle movement of Rodgers in the pocket.
Yeah, there's no doubt. I mean, he's so calm in the pocket with the pressure and the pass rush around him. He does a great job of keeping his eyes downfield. You can see his feet are always moving. He's got him underneath him, which means he's ready to throw and strike at any time. He's got incredible arm strength and really just the flick of the wrist and how accurate he is in that pass alone right there on third down, 3rd and 10 right here, and has a great opportunity to get it out to his playmakers. And you can see, obviously, the danger of, of these guys out in open space. Cobb here, making guys miss and then with the ball in his hand, able to kind of execute and score. So just a very difficult situation.
He can throw from any angle, and your guys have to be aware that play's never over till it's over.
Yeah, absolutely. It really, for the most part up front, a lot of times you're almost defending a run play with this guy because he can move so well in the pocket and he can find those little seams in space to get open that he just kind of slides and flicks his wrist, and it's extremely accurate, for him to be able to get that pass in between the defender out to Cobb with such little ease. It's so hard to defend.
So far this year, Jamal Williams has been their leading ball carrier. We're going to get a look at him here, and what he operates with is a big hole opened up by that offensive line.
Yeah, again, their ability to kind of spread the ball around here from an offensive perspective, get it out to their skill players, and then you can see the formation being opened up here into a 4-open set. The quarterback identifies the defense, sees what it's in, he'll motion the guys back in, and then a little bit of a misdirection here with the tight end coming back down inside, and obviously the downhill run. And you can see the space that's created in the defensive front with the linebackers, the displacement based on the formation and what they were allowed to do. And then obviously once he's into the secondary, very dangerous guy. He's big, he's strong, he's physical, he's got great balance, and just does a great job of reading the blocking scheme.
How much do they test you? Because it could be Montgomery back there, could be Cobb back there, could be Jones back there. They'll put a lot of guys next to Rodgers.
Absolutely. And they're running back by committee. They'll do them by series, and kind of whatever the hot hand is for that particular game or play, they'll mix those guys in. So we have to be very aware of those guys when they're in the backfield, and all of them have a skill set out of the backfield too. So, it becomes real dangerous once they get into space.
Mike Daniels is a guy you're going to have to deal with when your offense is on the field, and he doesn't even get by his blocker here, but he disrupts the play.
Yeah, you can really see the versatility of him. He's really kind of the leader of their front. He does a great job with the communication. He recognizes protection schemes, and you can see he's moving himself out here actually to a defensive end position to give him a situation where he can power rush the tackle. He just understands what the protection was, move some guys around, put himself in a position now where he can just drive the offensive tackle straight back into the quarterback, which obviously then, interrupts the quarterback's throwing motion, and they have a bad pass because of it. But you can just see the power and his awareness. He understands the protection, the communication up front, the back's offset to his side. He's trying to generate some power and push in the pocket and affect the quarterback, and he does a great job of it right there.
Coming off a shutout here against the Bills, you've mentioned changes on their defense. What's the biggest thing that jumps out at you?
Yeah, I mean, they're doing a great job with their pressure. I think they have a couple blitzes dialed up, and Coach Pettit's doing a great job of just keeping it moving, from the quarterback perspective of not letting them see what's coming, a lot of overloads. And then there's also really a good mix of coverage too. So I think he's doing a good job of keeping it moving from that perspective for the quarterback.